Hey you guys, happy Monday. Just a little surprise pop-up stream at the beach with Joe. We know you wanted to go to the beach this weekend, but we found ourselves with a little fun time today. So it's 90 something in the city, almost 80 here. So can you say hi in the chat? Thanks. I don't even. Hey Carriopolis, happy Monday. We're in Venice.
Hey Carrie, it was great to meet you yesterday.
Well, awesome to meet you. Let's give you some fireworks in the stream. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Fireworks. Doo! How did you enjoy the rest of the Ciclavia? I'm really kind of gotta say I'm looking forward to the next one because it's in DTLA. But that was a really nice. Felt really long, that one. Hey Charlie's son.
Hey Gary.
Hey Hakuna.
Hey Charlie. Hey Hakuna. Hey Miss Evil Glenn. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday. Beach Monday.
Hey Michael AZ. I always wonder if I'm saying that right. Michaela's, that's what I see. Sorry, the writing is really tiny, so if we... I always wonder if it's Michael or if it's...
No, it looks like... Michaela AZ. Anyway, the beach looks beautiful today. A little hazy. But not as crowded, so sorry. We're hoping that we have a nice strong stream.
On YouTube.
We're gonna walk up to our usual spot.
Let us know how everything looks, guys, because we're still trying to figure
Michael.
everything out. Looks a little slow frame rate to me, but just Michael. Got it.
Oh, cool. Well, we were just given our college.
Try the zoom in, zoom out thing.
Okay, sure. Hold on. We're just gonna zoom in and zoom out. Sometimes it gets stuck.
Yeah, see?
There we go. Sometimes it gets stuck between the lenses.
Or something. It's some weird frame rate issue.
I think that's definitely an iPhone 16 thing because it never happened with the
it's jerky.
the 14.
That might have been the frame rate issue. Let us know if it's better
I
now.
think it's better.
Okay, cool.
Thank you for the heads up. It's always interesting what each technology bump up.
I agree,
For
Hakuna.
little
I feel like
nuances.
I feel like if we were to live near here, I would probably live stream here every day. But he doesn't care.
You don't care about what?
No, I mean it just sounded like he was talking about what I was saying.
Oh, about Freddy Krueger.
No, about if I lived here, I would stream on the daily. Right? Like, wouldn't it just be part of your morning routine?
If I lived here, yeah, I would just come for a morning walk and then maybe a morning walk with some words of wisdom for the day.
We're gonna work out at Muscle Beach right now.
Or when we work at it, it'll be Mushel Beach. Actually, that's not true.
No one's there.
Oh my God, sun's high. We could totally work out all by ourselves right now. It's way more fun when there's So this was unplanned, hence the last minute live action thumbnail. Appreciate you being here. And I appreciate being here because it's so much cooler.
Yeah.
We would love to bring our dogs here, but it's kind of, I think, too busy for them. They would be overstimulated. Looks like a lot of people took the day off, actually. This part seems kind of busy, but the outer part, the beach part, doesn't seem that busy.
Right.
Bikini Bay. Here's our favorite kettle corn spot. It's my favorite music playing so far. I kind of like it. That way it makes there are a couple people that stream down here. I've seen them. A lot of people stream vertically though.
Like TikTok.
Yeah, like TikTok style. We are horizontal streamers. I'm jealous of their ice cream. It's a little early for ice cream.
I know you're gonna grab this free sample.
No, I don't usually.
You know you want
sauce on those chicken wings.
Oh, thank you so much.
Anytime, no problem. I got here one partner there. Ooh.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem, man. Y'all enjoy that good stuff quick.
Oh my god, we're gonna need a napkin after this. It's actual wing, like a full free wing.
If you know me, I really can't eat this.
Why?
It's delicious, but I have one hand.
Me too.
Mmm. Terrific barbecue sauce.
Right.
A lot of spirit, but
Great. I'm not gonna say no.
right, landscape mode is where it's at, unless you want to make shorts. And you're all messed up. I will sometimes say no to a free sample. Because you can't help it. I feel like I'm watching YouTube sometimes on TV, and so I kind of prefer when live streamers are horizontal. Although we watch shorts sometimes on TV, not very often. It feels like a phone thing to do.
Yeah.
Me too, it's more cinematic. Wow. There's a crazy piece of sand art. Oh no, you really can't see the details, unfortunately. And I don't have a tip for them. I do need a new backpack. I feel like with landscape mode, you have to do less, like, panning to get the full picture. Hey, Carla Murray. Welcome, welcome. Let me just quick shout out to all of my members.
Hey, Carla.
Which dude? We'll have to keep a eyes peeled.
I know who they're talking about.
Oh.
The guy that does the chalk.
Oh. Probably because I just
The
took a
handshake.
picture of his octopus without tipping him. Which I normally would throw $1 in there. I don't have any dollars on my pocket.
Well, we are at the beach where people often walk around barefoot.
Yeah, we are definitely... Oh wow, it's Murray's day, Murray's Monday. There's still quite a few people at the beach.
Hey, J.R. Murray. Hey, Gerard. We meant to avoid it, but we forgot.
Avoid it to preserve the mystery.
Right.
Excuse me, sorry.
We prefer the mysterious vibe.
This is all new. Don't forget, call your mom.
We don't really need to judge people, though. We don't know.
Let me know if you guys want to see Joe try something on. Credit. Why we're kind of, hey, JC
Hey,
Loop.
Mark.
That's why we kind of
Hey, JC
avoid
Luke.
bringing our dogs here. The leashless contingent of dogs. Nothing, we're just spending Monday on the beach. I could go for a frozen seltzer without the vodka. The beach is actually, the beach part is really not that crowded. It would be the perfect day to have gone to the beach. The boardwalk is not that crowded either.
Hey, Utterly Free. Sorry, I missed you.
Hey, Utterly.
Right? Good time for those emojis.
We're heading towards Santa Monica. And get our birthstone. Agate, that's my birthstone. Hey Jay, we usually never stream on Monday. It's kind of a pop-up stream. We're probably gonna do a couple extra streams this week, including our regular one. Sorry. Every time I go up to zoom a plane, we can't see it because the sun is in its way. Kind of crazy. Yeah, I will post up. I'll post it in the notes, or like as a post when I get home. Ooh, I hear somebody playing some Fleetwood Mac. Hey Mako, happy Monday. We're getting you guys out to the beach today. I'll post.
Hey Marco. And hey Jaywalker. Yeah, this week might also be a little different because I have a little bit of time off, so that kind of changes how we approach things, you know, if we're both going and whatnot. But we'll try to be consistent. There you go. This week you might get lucky and have a stream on every day, right?
Yeah, we probably
To
will
be determined.
stream either every day or almost every day this week, but also Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and our regular Sunday. Okay. I thought it was going to be way more refreshing at the beach than it actually is.
I mean, yeah, it's better than being where we were at, that's for sure.
I'm sure you guys are sick of us talking about what we're streaming with, but this is going to be our first time streaming with the AT&T up front, T-Mobile out back. So I'm kind of excited to see if we make it through our bare spot. Shaky.
Hold on. Yeah, see? Let me know if that fixed it.
Sometimes the
For whatever reason, the zooming in and zooming out thing seems to be the solution for the weird frame rate glitch that keeps happening. I'm assuming that's what you meant by shaky, or does it look jittery?
You know what it is? It's the fixed camera setting in Apple Camera and the
It's set to
iPhone
fix?
camera. Yeah, no, I set it to fixed. That's what it should be set on.
Yeah.
That way it doesn't keep flicking through
But do you think
camera
maybe it got
settings.
switched back?
No. Look, you guys, Labubu, limited availability and blind box surprise, just like on South Park. It's more jittery. All right.
It's jittery now?
One, two, three, two.
Oh. Let's see. why it's doing that.
It's weird because I don't really see the jitter on this phone. Would you?
Let me see. Hold on. This is
What concerns me most, if something had to concern me,
what? The jitteriness?
Hey Ruben, happy Monday. We're just seeing if we can work out the jitter.
I mean, it looks.
Thanks, Ruben. That was really sweet of you. I think we fixed the jitter for now. Otherwise, it might be just a little buffering issue. Thank you, Ruben.
Thank you all for joining us today.
All right, we're almost to Santa Monica. I think I might know what this issue is today.
What?
It might be jittery because it's not adaptive.
What does that mean?
Well, we changed the whatever to adaptive, right? So it would change the,
The internet?
yeah.
Let me see your phone.
We can't change it while it's live.
Yeah, we can. This one?
Oh, okay.
It's on this one.
Not on the,
That?
no. It's in Prism. It's something in Prism. The beach is kind of hot today, Ruben, but definitely nicer than in the city.
We're gonna cross. Now.
Okay. We try, Jay. We really try.
I wonder if the move is gonna be using your old phone tethered to this phone, because for whatever reason, performance-wise, I felt like your last phone had less of this issue,
It had,
right? Like it buffered, but it never really had this jittery issue, and it never had the frame rate issue.
so the camera in this phone obviously is more advanced, and I think that's where
The data can't keep up.
where Prism and it are having a problem. That's
Right.
what I kind of read. So I've gone through a series of things, turning this on, turning that off, turning this on, turning that off, before we even live streamed with it. That kind of seemed to work in their space. All right, Jay, have a great day.
Thanks
We'll
for
see you
stopping by,
soon.
Jay.
Thank you so much. I'm just maybe
Right.
don't work. Thank you. Welcome to Santa Monica. Speaking of Santa Monica, I watched the pilot episode. I know we talk about Three's Company a lot in Santa Monica, but I watched the pilot episode of Three's Company, which had Jack, Mr. and Mrs. Roper, but the two women were different, and they lived in Hollywood. And Jack was a film student. And the women weren't named Janet and Christy, but the blonde was an actress. And I don't know what the Janet one was. but it was a little more sexy, I would say. Obviously didn't get picked up. Did you send me a message? Oh. Hey, if it's your first time here, please like, subscribe, and chat. Kind of helps us with the algorithm. We're in Santa Monica, heading towards the pier on a playing hooky Monday. Barfly! Yeah, we thought it was a great way to start the weekend
Barfly.
also. A little beach trip. We are fully skin blocked though. We sprayed up right when we got here.
Right, if I can go to the beach on a Monday, I feel like I know I'm gonna have a good week.
It's funny because you try to convince me to go take you to the beach after work on Monday.
Well, because it just feels like, damn, if I can fit going to the beach on a Monday,
The week seems
it's kinda
shorter.
it's kind of like punching the week in the face, you know?
Punch the week in the face with a beach day.
Yes. Hey, mountain bike fan.
Hey, mountain bike.
Good to see you.
We're sunscreened up. I called it skin blocked.
We,
SPF like 95 or something. The spray on kind. Which probably doesn't work. But I also have a full Spider-Man bodysuit on, so I don't think the sun's gonna get to me anyway.
$3 for a picture.
And it's a clean Spider-Man bodysuit. I feel like yesterday was more of a recipe for a sunburn. Right?
What?
I feel like yesterday was more of a recipe for a sunburn for some reason.
Oh.
It's probably because there's a really
Well, we also,
much cooler breeze.
It was so much sun, and we didn't really plan for the lack of shade.
Yeah, we're just here on a Monday. Most of the time we stream here on a Saturday or a Sunday, and it's jam-packed.
Right.
Which I think is probably right. Oh yeah.
There's still people.
There are people, but it's hard to get a spot in a good spot when
Hey,
it's full up.
Tony. Yeah, it does definitely fill up.
Oddly enough, a little closer to the pier is a busier spot where a lot of people lay. There's parking. Well, there's also tons of parking over here too.
Yeah, it's nice sometimes to not be in a crowd, to have space to walk around and move around.
Actually, this is my kind of crowd. Not too busy. Okay.
Did they just say prism?
Maybe. Oh, it gets
look at those
it gets better the
playing.
closer we get. Let's see these people that are playing volleyball on a Monday. That's the life for me. Fortunately for us, they had this lovely wooden walk to the sea. I feel like I'm gonna descend on this poor guy on the bench. But we'll stop here. I love Malibu. To be honest with you, it's like, that's the beach that I go to. It's called, I don't know the name of it. It's below Zuma, but it's like off of a frontage road, and it's got tons of just street parking. Free street parking. No lifeguard. You can't bring dogs there, but because there's no lifeguard, you can. That's the beach I've been going to for a really long time. It's behind the Ralphs in Malibu, across from the Malibu Design Mart. Michael, you of course can say hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're playing hooky. I'm having a beach day. Yeah, the houses in Malibu are pretty expensive. That's a bummer. We have a lot of crazy vegetation here, and then we tend to build places that maybe we shouldn't, you know? I mean, I'm not criticizing. I would love to live in Malibu. But I think the big issue they're having now with clearing that out and getting it back to normal is all the ash and stuff. Like, they don't know what to do with the house ash. It's not just wood, it's cars and batteries and plastic and all the things we have in our houses to make life special. I think, like, I know they're ambitiously saying they're gonna redo that ASAP, but I just think there's a lot of environmental stuff to consider too. LA is really expensive. We were gonna stream a little earlier in the day, but I was doing a little work, and then we started watching a Jubilee. Jubilee is kind of, I don't know if Jubilee is good or bad. It's true, like, modern living is a chemical. So it was, the Jubilee thing was about 5 rich people versus 5 millionaires worth of, versus 5 unhoused people. I feel like it creates conversations sometimes that
Hey, DC.
are divisive for no reason. We're kind of bordering on politics here, but like the millionaires versus the unhoused people.
What are you talking about?
Somebody mentioned how expensive it is to live in Los Angeles, and one of the guys was an advocate. One of the unhoused people was an advocate. He's like, I've been working on my master's degree, I have a daughter, and like, not by choice of my own, I got full custody, and they're just like, well, that's your choice. You choose to be poor. And I thought that was kind of Oh no. Anyway, enough about it. Not a fan. Every once in a while, though, I get wrapped up in one. We try not to talk about politics. But I think I segued that to how expensive rent is. I can't remember where I was. They usually don't put the prices on like a for rent sign, but we were somewhere, coming home from Ciclovia yesterday, and I feel like we were not on Santa Monica Boulevard, but either the street below or the street above, and it was like studio, $1,700 to $2,000. We're not talking one of those fancy new buildings. This was like a 1920s building, and not in great cute condition either. Oh, look. An FBI bird. I'm kidding. The palm trees really make for a great scene. They're just not thoughtful trees, unfortunately. But now I can't think of a beach without thinking of a palm tree. A fig tree would just ruin the pavements. I suppose at the beach they're pretty cool, but inside of the city, like, you just really need more shade. The one thing I did notice about being in South Central is our neighborhood lacks some shade. But South Central and Watts really didn't have a lot of shade at all. They lived in Venice in the 1950s. LA. Oh, LA. Venice in the 1950s was like oil rig on the beach everywhere as far as the eye can see. What? There's a lot of videos online actually that show like people driving in the 40s and 50s and 60s and 70s in Los Angeles. I think I might have posted one a while back. I love kind of watching those. They're usually too short though. They're like 8 minutes long. I like a good hour. Something on in the background. Not too many volleyball players. Downey, California. The first McDonald's is from it was in Downey, and the Carpenters came from Downey. Sorry, we're just always slightly crooked, I feel like. And I usually get obsessed with straightening it. Huh?
It'll never be fully straight.
Right, because I'm carrying it. I'm gonna plug in now. We're at 40 and 53. You know what, RK? It was kind of a last minute thing. Joe.
Hey, I was gay.
Welcome. Oh, Joe didn't have to work. We usually don't stream on Mondays.
So we thought we would start this Monday.
We thought we would just surprise everybody on Monday.
Which chord is this going to be? Not this one.
Not the double.
This one?
Yeah, that's great.
Here.
Thank you. So we thought we'd have a super surprise and go to the beach.
A super surprise.
Super surprise. You should totally check. and let us know
What?
where his grandparents lived in Downey.
Okay. You're all set.
All right, we're back up and running.
Kick or Twitch.
On YouTube.
YouTube.
Oh, YouTube.
Yeah.
I know, right? He's like, Twitch or Kick? And when we told him YouTube, he was so shocked.
Surprised.
Maybe we need to figure out how to get you on Twitch.
It's pretty easy. I just can turn on Twitch. It's actually all set up to turn on.
You couldn't see the
I
chat?
just
Well, I'm
couldn't
sure there's a
see.
setting.
No, I
Or
couldn't
you just
see
might
the.
have to use the chat that is embedded in the screen.
No, I don't know about the Twitch chat when we did it because I don't think I had any subscribers on Twitch.
Yeah.
But the YouTube chat I could see. It just looked different. I felt like we've been in the city. We hadn't come to the beach in a couple weeks, like 2 weeks, I think. Also, it's really easy to come to the beach on a weekday. In fact, we didn't take the freeway because I hate taking the freeway. We only live 14 miles from the beach, but surface streets, how long did it take us?
50 minutes.
50 minutes, 50 minutes, and on the highway it would have taken us
40.
I don't feel like doing that. We are gonna go into the valley in the fall. I'm gonna be doing some live streaming from Van Nuys Boulevard because honestly, for me it's kind of too hot to go until it cools off. It would have even been really hot to stream in LA. LA is going to be hot this week.
Right, and so with that, it's like you either do a super early morning stream or you wait until the evening for it to cool down, but then you leave out all the East Coasters. Right? It's balance.
Well, we're definitely sticking to the same days of regular streaming, but I'm going to add a couple more on this week. And then I think October I might switch my schedule up a little more. I knew there was somebody else. There's also something else from Downey too that we're forgetting. Like maybe that's the first In-N-Out burger also. Or not the first, but definitely the first McDonald's was there. And James Hatfield. And the Carpenters. I know it's Hetfield. I always say Hatfield.
You getting on the Ferris wheel today?
No, that would be a stair of epic proportions for me to get on that Ferris wheel. Has the Ferris wheel even moved?
Yeah.
Hey, Packer Boy. Downey just sounds
Packable.
like a really peaceful suburban kind of place. Like suburbia, 60s, 70s, like idyllic kind of California.
Thank you all for joining us today, everyone. Please feel free to hit the like button. And if you are new here, feel free to subscribe and chat. And if you've already done all three, well, thank you again for joining us.
Hey,
It's good to see you again.
anorexic dyslexic.
Hey, anorexic dyslexic.
Happy Monday. We decided to go to the beach to make it go from a blue Monday to a happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
But also we have to remember the 60s and 70s brought us Charles Manson and serial killers. So like I clearly remembering something. I read somewhere, politics and civil things aside, that like Los Angeles kind of peaked in the 80s. Like that's everybody's idea of when Los Angeles peaked. It was so much more crime ridden in the 80s.
Hey, BD.
BD! Hey,
Happy
it's a
Monday.
surprise beach stream. The
It's a
Hillside
surprise.
Strangler, right? Going from hill to hill.
I do contract work, and so sometimes there's like a, lull in the work. So it's nice to have a couple days before it's back to the grind.
Yeah.
I'm not playing hooky. I have today.
Anyway,
Right, that's what I'm saying. Not complaining.
A lazy Monday, but I told you guys every time I don't stream for 3 days in a row, I gain 5. I just didn't want to sneeze forward. Gesund me.
I do contracting work, and so sometimes their flexibility of doing contract work is.
BD. Oh, I said Barbie. Like the Little Rascals Clubhouse. I'm gonna be here till sunset today. Oh my god, the song that girl was. Where's our buffer zone? Hey! Let me know. Yeah?
I think so.
Alright.
Yeah, I think so.
I heard yeah. Hey. I think we first need to win the Mega Lotto, or whatever it's called. A couple people became billionaires. Every time that something like that happens, I buy a ticket and then I forget to check it after I heard that no one has won it. But every time I buy a ticket, they're like, how many do you want? Because you really can only win once, right? So, one please. For sure, Ruben.
So let us know if anything happens with the stream. If it goes out again. For whatever reason, this phone is not wanting to show us.
I know
like
why.
when it goes down. You do?
Because I changed another setting. The two settings that told me to change. One of them is what shows that. The only thing it'll show us if it goes to 29 frames per second, so it bounces back and forth. But we had set it to be stable at 5,500, so it doesn't show us when it's going over there. What's wire hangers doing in here?
Do you want to go on the swings? Just kidding.
The squeaky swings? Yeah. Can I ride the swings with a gimbal?
Are you being for real?
No, I can't ride the swing with a gimbal. How would I?
Okay,
You need to pull the chain.
Are you going this way?
I'm just trying to get off this lady's tip.
I'm not walking on the sand.
No, we're just checking out the park. Right? Alright, I think we've given her some distance. We had faces in those days. I think that's the line I remember from Sunset Boulevard. I could go on the swing, but I for sure would drop the gimbal. Maybe Joe will. Maybe he'll.
I think I could do it.
Maybe we'll ride the
TBH.
carousel.
Or Charlie could sit on the swing with the gimbal and I could push him.
Or you could sit on the swing one way, I could sit on the swing the other way, so we're facing each other. And you could kind of twist your belt around me to tie me to you, and then we could
just
swing.
hold hands.
Right.
And then jump off. All right, enough of that.
I think using the gimbal in the car and trying to use the gimbal to stabilize a car drive is really hard on the gimbal also. In addition to the fact that I use this gimbal so much, I'm surprised it's doesn't do more weird things.
So my thing is about the bike ride thing is if we really do get a double bike, I can imagine that Charlie would need some sort of chest mount because I feel like him holding the gimbal would throw off the balance of the bike. You know? You're gonna have one hand on your steering wheel. I know
Hold
it's
it
not.
right like this.
I think you should just get a chest mount.
Peace.
Thanks, Ruben.
Thank you so much, Ruben.
I think you should get like a chest mount. And like the viewers are gonna be understanding if it's not stabilized. Like you're on a bike.
Okay, so I do have a chest mount, by the way, not on me. I bought one last summer. Back when you took that picture of me ironing, and I didn't like wearing it because it made me look like one of those special hams in the deli,
Hey,
all wrapped
Joey
with
B.
mesh. Hey, Joey B.
Welcome, welcome.
It's not very flattering, the harness.
Whatever.
I need like a leather harness.
Oh wow.
What?
For video?
Yeah, something that's not elasticy. No.
Not for a party.
Right. I'm gonna end up with a gimbal graveyard.
Oh no, I wouldn't put the gimbal on the chest mount. I would put the phone on the chest mount.
Oh my gosh, I think they have a new ride now. Big top seat.
Wonder if it-
I have waiting for the next person to, but Joseph
I'm not
wouldn't.
into things that,
Or you could just spin around.
or like a.
Dragon boat. I wouldn't mind doing a ride actually.
I don't think they'd let you take your gimbal.
No, I know.
To be honest, you might be able to get away with the Ferris wheel, but you never know. They don't want you to drop it on anybody.
I would take like a spinny ride, but I just would remove the gimbal and hold the camera and pray that I wouldn't smash it. Oh goodness. So this is the beach that's usually a little busier.
Busy?
Yeah. With beachgoers. Sorry, they're trying to take their beach picture. I don't want to wreck it for them. The water is always cold, unfortunately, in the Pacific Ocean. It takes, like, you know, and the Atlantic Ocean will heat up by like July or something. It'll be like a nice tepid bath water. It does not happen here unless it's like hot for like extreme heat. I've very, very rarely been able to just walk into the water. I've seen him before, the grind guy. He's in Washington, D.C., right? No, I didn't. I do mention this movie that I saw when I was a kid about World War II called 1941, where I don't remember what caused it to happen, but that Ferris wheel.
No, look, the grind is someone else. Read the chat.
No, I know.
Venice Beach.
Oh, I was thinking of the guy in DC that I watched bike ride. Anyway, I watched this.
Excuse me, sorry.
No worries at all. I watched this Ferris wheel roll off and up the road in the movie 1941 with John Belushi about World War II, the big one. Exactly. Was that movie panned or get terrible reviews or a piece of crap movie? Because I've never really heard anything about it except for in that time that it came out. A little mouth magic. Oops. He's choking on his cards. WW2, the big one. There could be 1,000-foot tsunami where? Here? When that comet hits Mars? I feel like I kind of need to revisit that movie and watch it again. Oh, the sitar guy isn't here. I think we're in the high 70s. Actually, mid 70s, 75. It's literally 14 degrees cooler here than Hollywood. That guy charges $30 for a two-person caricature. That seems inexpensive. So we were gonna surprise live stream you today. My idea. Well, and Joe's idea because he was off today. And we were gonna go. I had to drop off the Verizon phone still. We dropped it off finally. Verizon is out of my life. So I was just going to go take care of a little task I had to take care of, and then we were going to just start live streaming from like Hollywood and Vine. But Joe convinced me to come here. The beach. I want to watch 1941 again. I remember enjoying it as a kid or whenever it came out. But I just don't ever remember hearing about it ever again. And John Belushi, a classic. So I didn't know if something in it was like a little canceled or. So we also drove today. I'm gonna see if we can maybe sneak a different beach out of this couple days.
Joe?
Huh?
Why is everyone saying?
Because I said you convinced us to come to the beach today.
Oh, you're welcome.
I don't know. I've never looked for it. 1941. All right, let's go down on the lower deck.
Don't thank me, thank Karaoke,
Also,
because we
Karaoke.
used their donation to pay for parking.
Also, if you must come to Venice and pay for parking, weekdays,
Going down
yeah, I want to get a fish hook in my eye.
When did the Santa Monica
So, just be forewarned, the lower decks get fish gutty. Not always. Alright, we got to meet Karaoke yesterday. They were live on the stream. Woo, some hearts. Hearts for all of you. Or roundabout. We'll look down on the fish guts. I hate seeing it. I honestly feel like just listening to water move or the sound of water
100%.
is healing either ocean.
It's a nice reset.
I would love if it was the olden days and I could retire at 60 and just sit on the beach. Of course, with sunscreen on.
Retiring, what's that?
A thing of the past. So sorry. I think the sound of Sade is very healing.
I love that. I was gonna say, it's nice to hear.
So we're gonna go to the carousel.
Okay. I'm gonna have to do it again. Frame rate looks a little busted. Let me see.
It's when it hits 29 frames per second, I feel like. Hey, Simply
I think it
Sonora.
might just be a connectivity thing. Hey, Simply Senora.
Happy Monday.
Isaac, don't show me your name, okay? All right, thanks for your help, Shirley. Oh, you must work for the post office. We'll come back tomorrow. There we go. Cap on the pen in the bag. Oh, no, not yet. You got to put the cap on the pen, not around it. Oh, there we go. Then, if you did not get a card, please bring and cheat off this front row. If you have a card, please show it to
Oops.
everyone. So, hey, you enjoy the show.
Oops.
There's not enough time to give a card to everyone.
Oops.
So, we'll just go those to them.
See if we can zoom in even more. No pancakes today.
Wow, it actually stays still now. Well, sorta. I spoke too soon. That's why I just don't want to sit up there. It's gonna stop, and they're gonna rock. You actually can get a little closer with this camera. I think when I was younger, my mother had eczema on her legs and she used to do like an Epsom salt bath. Somehow, fortunately, I didn't get any type of eczema.
Thanks for letting us know, BD. I'm gonna go right or straight?
We're gonna go to the straight because we're gonna go to the carousel.
Oh yeah.
I could eat 6 churros right now, especially those were snack-sized churros.
Y'all ready for a show? Say yeah! There we go, here we go. Showtime coming up.
don't want to get out of that. Sorry. I don't.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Santa Monica. We have 10 seconds till showtime.
Let's check these guys out from
Get your cameras ready.
the side. Cool. All right, we're gonna move on. Huh, I never thought about that, but I kind of wonder because they're not like making them right there.
Everything waiting for you. Time alone, be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I want that home alone.
I still haven't seen the fun house. Have you?
No.
How sad would you be, BD, if we got to the carousel and they tore it up and replaced it with a fun house? I'm kidding, they would never do that.
Okay, it's getting really frame ratey, so I'm gonna try to zoom in, zoom out. Nope. Sometimes it.
Her voice was really nice. Her sign said, "I'm singing till I'm 99. Come duet with me."
Here, give me one sec. Yes, exactly what it said. Simply.
I bet the Pier Burger price is much the same as they would be at Hot Dog on a Stick anywhere. They're kind of tourist traps, but if I were on vacation here, I wouldn't think twice about going to the Albright. Let's see.
Especially if you drink.
Especially if I was drinking. Okay. But sit outside and eat.
Like, you would think the beach would be like 10 degrees cooler.
It was cool until we hit the pier, actually.
That's true.
So, I'm gonna go.
Alright, so the pictures, right? Black and white
It's at
pictures.
6 p.m. Yeah. We're gonna go counterclockwise.
Oh, here's one. There's a plaque behind you. I know you look good plaque.
You know, everything tarnishes at the sea.
That was me waving.
I wish Cecilia were here actually because she had mentioned doing a Dia de los Muertos thing, and there's a really huge parade in Long Beach, but they have canceled it this year. Will? The Outback Steakhouse. I haven't been to the Outback Steakhouse probably in 20 years. Not that I wouldn't go.
Oh, no worries,
hey,
Dudley.
Dudley, we came
You
on.
might have to like hit the bell or something like that.
This is
and set the notification.
This is a digital print. And that's really, it's literally lit up. Also, we sometimes post up a couple days ahead of time. We actually just posted up and came on 8 minutes later. That one's not great to see because of the reflection. All right. I just want to get all the fabulous fables. All the events they hold here.
Here, look. There's a little thing.
I think they just make you uncomfortable on that bench because once you get the bloomin' onion, you're gonna forget about. Owner of the PCT Carousel number 62, Rebecca, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for watching. Kind of hard to see with the reflection behind it. 919, sorry. Carousel antics, what to expect. Oh, I thought a warning. Yep. Lost its signal for a second. It was so hot in there. I really...
You okay?
Yeah, I think BD will come back and see the rest of the pictures. I think we only...
Once again, let's see. Okay, let's carry on. Maybe it'll get better.
See what that does. All right. It might have been just inside. Last time we kind of...
Actually, hold on. You might just need to walk through it. If it starts to buffer a lot, just let us know. We might run through little patches here and there. But so far it looks like it's better. Cool, thanks BD.
There are always like little spots in Venice though that do that.
Yeah.
cannot believe how
It feels way cooler.
there's no breeze going through the Funundrum or whatever that thing was called. What is it called? I forgot.
Carousel?
The carousel room is called.
Carousel room.
No, it has a name.
The building, with the carousel in it.
No. Hippodrome. That building is called a hippodrome. I don't think that's specifically for a carousel, but it's that building was called a hippodrome. Hippodromes are not just for hippos. Should we take our shoes off and try to put our feet in the hot Atlantic Ocean?
No.
Pacific Ocean, I mean.
You're not supposed to go in the water.
I think you're not supposed to go in the water from here to Manhattan Beach or swim. But I think you can put your feet in. And by thing I mean it's the word that they used in the like nomenclature on the signs for that building. Hippodrome. It sounds like a place you would roller skate in for some reason versus carousel in. Or like for an arcade.
I think of a hippopotamus living in a dome, like habitat. Obviously, I know it's not a dome.
I think of a hippopotamus flying through the air. Hippodrome.
No, I get that.
A flying hippopotamus. What do you guys have at your hippodrome in Baltimore? Do you also have a carousel?
Oh. The microphone is unplugged.
Sorry, stand by. Thought I could hear the wind.
Yeah.
This is gonna have some crazy scratches on the bottom of it for me doing this. It's gonna suck.
To the left or the right? What it is.
Okay.
And then does it get slide over?
Yeah. Not too much. All right. Let me know. We're about to fun. There we go. Okay.
Oh wait, it's
No,
it's in the yellow a little bit. I think that means you have to adjust one of these things.
this is all I have to adjust. Everything else is fine.
No, that's too much.
Okay, that's good.
The roll is in the yellow. Hey, Brave Bull.
Hey, Brave Bull. Welcome, welcome.
Hey, Base Logic.
We're just a surprise Venice Beach stream. You guys will probably see us a few more times this week. If that's all right. If you'll have us. My dogs also hate the sand. The sand can be really, 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 really super hot though.
Hey Jay, we are still here.
Welcome back. We've got to get back to our car.
Trying to zoom in.
Yeah, I want to zoom in and out. There we go.
Sometimes you have to make the camera like switch to the other camera. I've noticed to do that.
I did not
We
double
parked
park.
near Venice, or in Venice. So we started in Venice, walked to Santa Monica. Now we're walking back to Venice.
Yes.
Sure, Damon. Thanks for joining us.
And we'll do you one better. And one more. Hold on. Focused.
Right, it looks weird. Blurry. And then pan to the right. Oh, it's a little out of focus. Weird. Good, Jay. Enjoying this walk. Right? It's a bit hate.
It is a little hazy today. We'll say hazy. It's the perfect day for a sunburn.
Thanks, PD.
Thanks for reminding us. Please smash or clip or click or do whatever those buttons. If it's your first time here, please feel free to do that. This is actually good stationary
Yeah, I wonder
walk
if
filler.
we were biking, how long the streams would actually be.
We'd be finished in 30 minutes. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Or we'd go further.
Or just, yeah, exactly. We would bike to Venice.
There's a couple different parking lots that we park in. They're usually the public ones because they're not exorbitant. Although the price does change by market. Ah, thank you so much, Jay. We try to stay on top of putting stuff out. Thank you. All right, we just left Santa Monica. We're heading back to Venice. We're on a walk. I think we should probably go pier to pier.
Oh, you need a basket?
I want to give a shout out to my members real quick. Thank you guys for your support in making this channel.
You literally make this possible.
Beautiful doggies. And we appreciate you. Gesundheit. That stripe is kind of high, but I like it there. The diamonds are folks that have been here 5 months or more. How was your lox bagel?
Sounds good.
That's definitely a Joe thing, lox bagel. I'm just plain old cream cheese. But can we get you to get chicken and waffles, BD? That's the big question. Or get you into a lobster roll. I think we need, like, as far as places we need to go, I think we do need to lobster roll and do need to chicken and waffles.
We should go to the lobster roll spot on,
The gas station?
yeah, what's it called?
Lobster roll gas station.
Really though.
I can't remember ever what it's called.
And it's not at an actual gas station. I mean, it is, but it kind of isn't.
It's like an old
The building
1950s
is a
gas station.
But it's not, you can't get gas there. It's not like a...
It would be like half. Oh, I thought that was their tire popping. It would be literally half the price for the lobster roll if it was a gas station lobster roll. And I wouldn't trust a lobster roll at a gas station unless you were in like Maine. It's on Beverly. Yeah, Beverly east of Western. We walked by it on the stream the other day. It was crowded. Or were we on stream when we walked by? Yeah. The day we went to get a bagel, we walked back by on it. The bagel store is also bagel store. The bagel shop is also on Beverly, just way closer to downtown. The closest I've ever had to food at a gas station was there was this liquor store in Pasadena that you could get a bag of Fritos and they would pour chili in it, which was pretty tasty. And then once I had like a rolling taquito from 7-Eleven. I do get 7-Eleven cookies all the time. That's kind of like a gas station. But there are some gas stations that have full-on restaurants in them, like at rest areas. So the bagel store only sells bagels. I would venture to guess that if the Phoenix Bakery sold bagels, they would not be as good as the bagel store that only sells bagels. It's like comparing apples to oranges almost. I will tell you, I had a rye bagel the last time we went there, and I really don't enjoy rye very much, but that bagel was damn good. Yeah, no, it was really good. And you got a pumpernickel bagel.
That's my go-to.
Really? A pumpernickel bagel? Really understand how my mouth was going to open large enough for that bagel. I just had to like unhook my jaw. It was huge. Also, I had avocado, cheese, egg. Except for that moment when that guy tried to jump us and push us into his car. But other than that, we can handle ourselves.
Let me clarify by saying that did not happen.
Right.
No, it's pretty safe. I feel like that's a reoccurring theme we run into. You know, people
probably wouldn't have
a little influenced.
I wouldn't have ordered the avocado personally. Joe ordered the bagel for me. Would you mind holding that for me?
Yeah.
This was definitely improved. On Fairfax, right? I was confused.
They had chocolate bagels, and I was kind of intrigued to try that, but I don't think I would order the lox sandwich with the capers, red onion on a chocolate bagel. Although actually, I'm sure it would somehow be really good.
I don't like the idea
way.
of chocolate bagel though.
Well, if you're just having cream cheese, I'm down. That would be really good.
A chocolate
You
muffin,
would love it, trust me.
I'm okay with. A chocolate bagel,
You would love it.
not so much. It would be like chocolate
There's
bread.
no world where you would not like the chocolate bagel, I guarantee.
Right, but if I were going for a bagel experience, if it was the last
Right,
bagel
well,
in the
sometimes
break
you have-
room,
I know,
okay.
but sometimes you can have a bagel every day and you have the choice and the chance to try a different flavor. I'm not going to diss the chocolate bagel.
It would be my last choice.
That's fair.
BD agrees with you.
At one point in time, my mother worked at a bagel shop, and she would bring home bags and bags and bags of bagel chips.
Were they chocolate bagel chips?
Nope, but they were excellent.
My
I
mother
wish
worked.
they were chocolate bagel chips. That
My mother
sounds-
worked in a copy shop as a graphic designer, and she would bring home tons and tons of paper. We had all kinds of crazy paper
like
growing up.
construction paper.
Shiny paper, metallic paper, all this crazy paper. I really loved glossy paper. I love a pita chip. I think I've had bagel chips. I think they're too thick. But which is a good thing because they won't break when you dip them.
This way. I feel like peanut chips are thicker. But
Really?
I'm not,
Well,
here,
I
I'm not
don't.
here to defend.
I don't really know that I've
Bagel
had a
chips.
bagel chip. Maybe. Maybe we should stop for bagel chips on the way home. And
Ray Bull, we ate a bagel sandwich the other day, actually.
we went to the Brooklyn Bagel Shop on 6, Beverly, sorry, and got a bagel. Bagel
It
shop's
was the
been there
11th that we went.
for 72 years strong.
Of that Brooklyn bagel.
Yeah. I hate chips that break in the dip too. That's why I think I really hate ruffled chips. But they're good for dip. My jam. In about 5 minutes, we're going to loop out. I think that's another little buffer zone. I would like some watermelon, like the drink, like watermelon juice. Is that such a thing? Is there such a thing? But I don't want to eat anything that's going to run down my fingers or all over my gimbal. The bagel was so slippery with the avocado in it that I did get cream cheese in my gimbal. Dried up. Nice. I definitely feel like I've had watermelon drink before. I love that I feel like there's a TikTok probably involves vodka, but where somebody like cuts the top of a watermelon off and then sticks a immersion blender in it and just like pulverizes the watermelon inside of it and then pours it through a sieve, a chinois, and then you have this really amazing watermelon juice. Or you can pour vodka in it, into the watermelon. The Mighty Bull, hello. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Jesus.
Right.
I love that kind of thought of actually making the watermelon.
You mean the Mighty Bull?
I said the Mighty
You
Bull.
said Brave Bull.
Hey, Mighty Bull. Welcome. Sorry, Brave Bull. I'm Mighty Bull. I said Brave Bull.
Yeah.
There's also like a lady that does weird TikTok desserts, and she made some kind of custard, lemon custard, that you then pour back into the lemon peel. That looked pretty tasty also. And cute. Except she stuck a raspberry and a mint leaf on top of it. I would have just picked the raspberry off. I would love to go to Belize, actually. What brand is that whiskey? Is it Sam's Whiskey? If you want to make it fancy, just carve out a watermelon and pour. I bet whiskey and watermelon is good. It's just the hinterlands in between. I'm not sure what we're gonna do for dinner tonight, but I will tell you this, I'm pretty hungry. Hamburger with jalapenos or beef, ground beef with, but the cheese was holding it together. And I had some hamburger left over this morning, so I had eggs with the hamburger and onion. No. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, like 5 days in a row, which is really not that bad. I feel like I could eat a pizza. We'll see if Joe will have a pizza. I'm whispering because he's behind me on the phone. I tried to convince Joe to stop at Little Caesars yesterday. I kind of want a calzone. I haven't had a calzone in a long time. I like a whiskey and Dr. Pepper. Vanilla Dr. Pepper. Kind of nice. Or
What
Coke.
are we doing for dinner? I have no idea.
We're getting calzones.
From where?
I just made that up. Huh?
Elios?
Elios has calzones.
I think they do. I feel like they do. I don't know. I like calzones, but at the same time, at that point, I'd rather just eat a pizza.
I feel like a calzone's more something. More ricotta.
Depends what you get me.
I like a calzone with prosciutto, ricotta, mozzarella, a little spinach. Spinach. Don't forget to say spinach. A little spinach. We love spinach and everything. And onions, white caramelized onions. Prosciutto and caramelized onions. Mwah. Delicious. But I doubt we'll have that. But I'm putting it out there. I'm trying to make the universe. I could also eat pizzas again.
Which prosciutto do you prefer? Do you prefer the prosciutto cotto or the prosciutto crudo?
Crudo. I don't know why. But cotto has a...
It's kind of like just like sandwich meat. at that
Right.
point.
I like the meat thin, if possible. The thinner, the better. I feel like I didn't eat a lot of prosciutto growing up, being mostly Italian. I feel like I didn't even discover prosciutto till I was in my
Like
20s. Yeah.
Pancetta, which is that's pretty similar to bacon.
Well, we
in my
definitely had
opinion.
kind of pancetta or something like that.
Or
But
what's the other one? Bresaola? I don't know. It's been a minute.
I don't know. There's so many like weird Italian, not weird Italian things, but Italian foods that, as growing up as a partial Italian, like I'm surprised that we never had. We didn't grow up super Italian though. My dad wasn't like going to the Sons of Roma Hall. Whew. Right? It is a little hot at the beach.
Hey, Jesus. Forgot to say hi. I was on the phone with a friend. And hello, Mighty Bull as well. Sorry.
Raviolis or raviolis from a can for some reason.
No. But no, I know what it is.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you. Sorry. Ooh, they got Dubai chocolate there. I still haven't had Dubai chocolate, just the ice cream. We should have rented a two-seater and you could have driven me.
At some point we do want to left. We're not there yet.
Yes, Chef Boyardee. Also the cold spaghetti and the cold meatballs right out of a can I would eat. I know you're asking Brave Bull, but he did too. I would still eat a cold meatball.
You got that Charlie Brown hat?
Yes.
Really?
No. I do love Charlie Brown though.
Oh, it's a natural.
I thought Franco-American. Which is weird because Franco is French. Right? You don't think of SpaghettiOs as being French.
SpaghettiOs is the same people that make the raviolis. It's Chef Boyardee, right?
Is it the same company?
Yes.
Were they two different companies and then merged?
No, I think it's the same idea, just different format.
Oh, I feel a nice breeze.
I could be wrong. I'm not well versed in the history of Chef Boyardee products.
I feel like we had Chef Boyardee, not like a lot for dinner, but it was always on hand in my
Shout
house
out
growing
to
up.
She Clicks Bricks.
All right, hey, She Clicks Bricks.
We got some.
We got some giant Legos for you. Giant bricks.
Find another us. Because people don't have.
And Campbell's is owned by Nestle. I'm kidding, but I wonder who was the first person that decided to like tattoo Marilyn Monroe like that.
I was gonna say, when did she get all those tattoos? She looks great.
She's definitely.
She's in her alt girl rebel era.
I don't
We
know.
should do Hello Kitty next.
I want Hello Kitty with tattoo sleeves. Oh, thanks, Brave Bull. That is always great. Great Bull, I said again. Mighty Bull. That's always great advice. You always have great advice and wisdom to share.
I agree, Mighty Bull. Your words of wisdom are always welcome here.
He looked envious.
I almost wanted a drink.
Oh.
Right?
That Marilyn Monroe blanket looks very warm.
Really?
It's-
You would think that they would get more lax with the drinking.
Because you can now drink in public in Santa Monica.
Right, but like, who hasn't had a drink here on the beach?
Me.
Oh, really? Oh, you too. Here we go. We got some nice.
I've never had a drink on the beach.
Well, look at you. But surely you've had a.
I've smoked a cigarette on the beach and
Surely
then.
you've had a toke on the beach.
Sure.
Smurfs. It's me and Charlie.
We wanted to see the Smurfs. All right, we're gonna walk in the alley a little bit and poke up into Venice and then come back down. Remember why the shore is so cool. Welcome, welcome. If you're just getting here now, we're walking on the Venice Boardwalk, but just up a little bit. And we're gonna head back down, head to the Venice Pier from the Santa Monica Pier. A big loop, and we don't usually stream on Mondays. Hey, LA Unknown, welcome. We're doing a Venice pop-up stream. We just went to the Santa Monica Pier, and now we're headed to the Venice Pier. It is 15 degrees cooler here at the beach.
LA Unknown. It feels cooler right here, actually.
Yeah, it is
Because of the
even cooler in the
shade.
alley.
Pinky in the brain.
Oh my god. You know, I have paddleboarded and I have kayaked in the ocean. The one time I went to surf or try surfing, I had a really hard time getting the board to stay in the back of the pickup truck, and it fell out, and I thought that was a sign. And so I've never tried to surf. I would like to try surfing, but like, I think like baby surfing. Like, I really don't want to go too far out in the ocean. So I guess Charlie Don't Surf could be my song. These are just really old alleys, and they're sized this way because the houses used to be tinier, I think also. Like if you just...
Plus, we wanted to show you the side that you guys never see.
kind of like look up this street. A lot of tiny houses. Actually, those aren't very many tiny houses.
Look, it's Muck Rock.
Muck Rock, ask me anything. I know, but where are these people going? That really cool, weird house. I feel like I'm missing some part of the conversation, so I apologize.
Let's go right.
I definitely want to go to the canal again. But stingrays hate me. I'm just saying, putting that out there. I wanted to come to the canals for Christmas last year. They do really look amazing. We didn't, however, make it out there. But I want to see, we'll probably do it this year. We weren't doing anything live last year, so it was all still 4K videos. It's so much easier to do easier and harder to do a live stream. It looks like a nice place. Okay, we're gonna avoid the chicken wing. Whoa. Right? This is where all the food gets good. I don't think I've ever had a fried Oreo. We'll definitely check out both of the holidays. Although I might a little sooner. Sorry.
Look at the video we're getting. We're off balance here. Should I pull it off?
Nope. is always the... Please stand by. Is the sound still there?
Yeah.
Oh, why are we going this way? We wanted to...
I don't know.
Sorry, we just walked the way the gimbal made us. How long does it take you to ride 30 miles on a bike? Oh, street tacos, where are ya? Taco? I don't think so. That's not so bad. I haven't ridden a bike for any great distance in so long. Now that after school, it's kind of getting busier. To stay on my seat. I don't think I really actually get steering capability. Oh, tornado potato. All right.
There we go.
You wanted mush goals.
It's getting muscly at Venice Beach.
No, I haven't. Wait, his show. Oh, yeah.
I can't stop thinking about a deep fried Oreo. Now I keep seeing signs advertising the deep fried Oreo. Yeah, Marathon Burger's always busy day and night. We walk by that one, and also there's one on Melrose as well. Wow, I've never noticed this place before. Sorry, people stop and turn around. Like a vintage shop. I have never had a burger from there. What? It's only been around for a little bit of time. But much respect for Nipsey Hussle. Cool. I don't know why I've never...
You should get that mask.
Yeah, I should. That should be my mask. Wow. Annabelle. I'm eventually going to definitely go to Marathon Burger. My favorite burger place right now is called Heavy Handed. It's in Silver Lake, and it's
Right, thank you.
it's like a, thank you so much. It's like a, it reminds me of Fat Burger, except it's not as fat, but it's got that spirit to
Should I
it.
add a soft serve?
I do. Do you want to get a soft serve for the
I'm
walk?
almost tempted because there's no one there.
I'll do it.
Really?
We're gonna get a soft serve
Alright,
for the
sit
walk.
here,
I'm gonna hang out here,
back. Are you
and
gonna
Joe
walk?
will be back.
Or you gonna chill here?
I'll chill right here on this bench. Looks like a pretty excellent bench to hang out on. So we're getting a soft serve. I hope it's a twist. I love a good twist. This is a must-have if you live in California, by the way. These blankets. We have like 4 of them. I've never gotten it from the beach though. I usually get them like CVS. They're warm and they're great for the beach. I hope you really, stoner blankets. They have a Spanish name though. When they're in the form of a poncho or a Baja style, remember those like sweatshirts that used to be made out of the stoner blanket material? We used to call them a stoner poncho, even though it wasn't a poncho. I could be like the Venice Beach action cam where you guys request, I sit here all day and then you request me to walk up to something and see what it is. And I never had one of those Baja ponchos, but I remember them. A serape? I thought that was like a kind of dress. Like a wraparound skirt. Serape around. I'm kidding. I never liked things with that, what had like a big pocket in the front. You know, the sweatshirt with the big like muff-like pocket in the front. I end up losing it.
It's melting, so be careful.
Oh my gosh. All right.
Ta-da!
Soft serve. Soft serve.
Melting soft serve. You might want to get the side, because that's like... Just lean in.
The Leaning Tower of soft serve.
Okay. I have a napkin for you also.
All right. I love Spicoli. Best time at Ridgemont High.
Are we going to walk to the other pier?
Yeah, we're gonna walk to the other pier, pier to pier. This one's a little quieter. This ice cream is gonna be gone in a second because it's
really
melting.
It's really melty, so it's disappearing quick.
And you know I can eat ice cream really fast anyway, but you know, Fast Times at Ridgemont High. I love that movie, but I didn't see it in its time, or even in a time when I should have seen it, like when I was in high school. I saw it like as an adult. I really appreciate it retrospectively. If that's even how you say that. Instead of brain freeze, I get like, hold on. What's this called? Right here. Diaphragm freeze. Almost like, go ahead. You.
Did you get brain freeze?
I don't get brain freeze. I get like chest freeze.
I get brain freeze really easy.
Kuna matata. Hi. I get brain freeze from like a popsicle. I've only had heartburn once in my life. And I was, yeah. It was so bad.
If I eat something spicy and drink soda,
It wasn't even like from drinking anything spicy. It just, I think I probably had a bagel and ice cream is dripping down my face, and all these people are looking at me with ice cream dripping down my face because I only have one hand and I can't wipe it off. Yeah, it's kind of like a weird diaphragm freeze. I was probably like 23. The first and only time I had heartburn. And I was on my way to work. I probably had a coffee and a bagel sandwich. By the time I got to work, I had such chest pain. I usually play things off, but I couldn't even play it off. I went to my job and I was like, I have to go to the emergency room. And I was like, what's wrong with you? And she gave me an antacid and it was gone. But it was the worst. You still have that napkin?
Yep.
Thank you, Joe. I just need a wipe. Yeah.
I think that's important to specify.
Mm-hmm. Wait, what house? Oh, it probably might have caught fire. We're actually a little less delayed than we used to be. It's almost real time now. No, this job I had at the time, they had the best first aid cabinet I've ever seen in my life. It was like a corporate supplied, this is the 90s, corporate supplied first aid cabinet. It had everything in it. Eye wash, bandage, snake bite kits, rain poncho, foil blanket, flu medicine, headache medicine.
Extra pair of underwear.
No extra pair of underwear. But it literally had everything in it. And then coincidentally, at some point, I wasn't living in California at the time, a law had been passed in California and our medicine cabinet went to no painkillers at all, just bandages. I don't know how people deal with heartburn, because that was terrible. Not the worst thing ever, but they always try to jazz Tums up and give them fruity flavors, but it really still tastes like gross chalk balls, fruit flavored chalk balls. It's our moment of zen. Padoom. That's because somebody can get sued. I'm sure it's somebody sued somebody for something. It was unfortunate because I was in college and I used to make that my first aid home kit also. I've got flu. I
We're
would
not
go
going
in
to
the,
notice one or two band-aids missing, and then, you know, maybe a couple,
couple aspirin.
or let's see, my old job had a really good one too.
I never took the raincoat or the heat blanket or the eye wash or the snake bite kit.
My favorite was the burn spray because it usually worked pretty well.
They also had burn spray. I actually thought of just buying one for sticking in my car because I need band-aids all the time. Problem though is I always need a different size band-aid. This is a homemade band-aid, by the way. I cut it from a giant band-aid. These are the only band-aids that stay on.
So it's less homemade and more modified.
Uh-huh. Oh, it's okay. It wasn't really the moment of zen. The moment of zen will come when we reach the end of this pier
And stop talking.
and we're quiet for a couple seconds and we'll just observe the lovely waters of the Pacific, the chilling waters of the Pacific, and we'll read quotes.
Oops.
If it is your first time here, thank you guys for joining us. Please feel free to give an old like and subscribe. And if you subscribe, free to chat. We're pretty friendly. I usually read the Venice Pier quotes and try to pass them off as if they're my own coming out of my head. I always get busted.
For rent.
Neil Gould. That place has got to be as good as Gould. There you go. Something for rent. Noel Gould. Someone should look it up.
Let's buy it.
I'm always tempted to, like, instead of going to Santa Monica, walk in the other direction. But somehow we're just drawn to
We should do,
the pier.
when you hit like another milestone, like 3,000 views or subscribers or something, we should do another mega walk where we just go from like, maybe we start in like Malibu or somewhere and see how far we can walk for like 7 and 6 hours,
And then take a Waymo home.
and then try to take a Waymo home.
The Waymo don't go everywhere though. Or
We'll
doesn't go
figure it
everywhere.
out. Then we'll take an Uber.
We could take an Uber to
we could
somewhere we
get
could
to the
take a
metro.
lift. Venice Pier. I never show this, but right? Might as well. Sorry about the ads.
Gotta make money somehow.
You definitely help out with the
Keeping the channel going.
phone bill. I do have them set to be minimal though. It's so hazy that you really almost can't see the other pier. Hey, California dreamin'.
Can't see it. Even if you zoomed in on it.
No, when you look back at the pier, I'll just zoom up real quick. You really, that's the pier. This is the haziest it's ever. We can go one more time. That's the pier.
You have to go to the right a little more.
And that's people walking on the beach far from us.
Go to the right. The Ferris wheel is right.
Yeah, you can barely see the pier. That's not smog. It's haze. So let's walk to the...
Hey, Derek.
Happy Monday. We had a little extra time, so we thought we'd live stream.
More time, more streaming.
Joe convinced us to go to the beach. And honestly, a Monday at the beach is kind of perfect. Even if you were just here to like lie out
Surfing.
or surf, there's not a lot of people here, so you can set up your blankie or your stoner blanket. I have one in my trunk.
I think I might need some lessons before that happens.
Maybe our neighbor will teach you. Oh, poor guy. I thought I was going to show like a really smooth...
Wait, here we go. Oh no, it's not big enough.
I've got the noise cancellation down
Really? You should turn it off.
for the wind. I've turned it on for the wind.
No, you don't need it for the wind.
I don't think... And the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters.
Can you show that at least so they know you're not just making that up?
You know I did. It's from the Bible. Genesis.
It's written
1,
on
2.
the wood post here.
It is
Context.
the same now as when it was written.
Huh?
And it is the same today as when it was written.
Huh?
That's a reference you're probably not going to get. Joe tutorialing the surfboard. I'd like to see that.
I'd rather do a video game tutorial. We'll teach Charlie how to play GTA.
I have a feeling in my heart that I probably would be good at surfing. I was really good at not falling down skateboarding. I realize it's totally different, but just the finding the balance on a moving thing. In fact, I never
Like riding the metro without holding on.
like
to
riding the train without holding onto the straps or the poles. That's kind of like surfing also. I just don't want to get a hook in my eye. Or somebody to hook my hat off and throw it in the water with my microphone.
We can keep a good distance.
Well, I kind of want to walk to the rail. Or the handicapped rail. Oof. That is horrible to think about. I like to spend as little time in the ER as possible in my life. No. Didn't he get caught in a zipper and something about Mary? Oh my gosh, yeah. Maybe I should practice with a skateboard with a turny front truck. I just feel like I would be a good surfer because I have good balance. Oh, I somehow don't remember that, or I probably shut my eyes. So we're looking towards like Redondo and Manhattan Beach. Usually you can see Long Beach. Usually you can see a few tankers out there.
It does look a little crooked, huh?
I think every time we wiggle it back and forth, it kind of gets a little crooked. Who knows? It's not the worst. Farewell to the offerings of the sea. Return, return to the sea. Fishes, mollusks, seaweed, escapees from the cold. Return to the waste of the Pacific, to the giddy kiss of the wave, to the secret logic of rock. Paolo something. Somebody tagged over it. I love Laguna Beach too. Laguna Beach is the city that made me want to move to California when I visited, actually. And I never stayed there. I just visited at sunset when the sun was setting through like the bamboo on the hill, and it was pretty cool. Pablo Neruda also said this: when the stars in the sky ignore the firmament and go off to sleep day by day. The stars of the water greet the sky, buried in the sea, inaugurating the duties of the new undersea heavens. Laguna Beach is kind of out of the way for us almost. It's like a trek. If this is 14 miles away and takes an hour to get here, Laguna is probably 60 miles away or under 60 miles away, and it's like a 2-hour tour. We get there faster on the SS Minnow, which, ended up on Gilligan's Island for a couple of years. Oh, it's Mr. Rogers.
A Bitcoin or something.
Mr. Rogers coin. I feel like Laguna and Newport Beach, maybe Laguna, you can kind of see it in a day. It's like a beach or a place you go where you want to like really just be on the coast and see some art galleries.
We're playing our song up ahead.
TLC.
No.
Oh. From deep inside. There is usually a guy doing karaoke there. I don't know if she's part of that same shebang. I like how she's turning it into her own song though. She's taking time after time and making it her own.
Time after time.
Uh-huh. Every note. I've never done karaoke.
Me neither. We really should.
I think I would do Wuthering Heights by Kate Bush, the original version.
Really?
Uh-huh. Where she sings real high. Heathcliff!
You're gonna brush up on your falsetto
Uh-huh.
that day?
Heathcliff. It's me, I'm Kathy. Oh, we love me some Kate Bush. Exactly. I saw Cyndi Lauper perform in the parking lot of the Jimmy Kimmel Show one time. I mean, she was rehearsing. Or maybe they were filming the show. They film it not at 11:30, obviously, but
Kimmy Gimbal?
yeah. She sounded good, to be honest with you. Hey there, how are you? I don't think I'm a very good singer either. I don't think you need to be a good singer. You just need to have passion and spirit when you're karaokeing. Is that how you say that? Karaokeing? When you karaoke. Kimmy Gimbal, that's what we call him for some reason.
I call him that so much that I almost start to question it and think like that's actually his name, Kimmy Gimbal. It almost sounds right.
That nigga texted me this morning talking about, can I be honest?
I've never been a excuse me. I've never been a Kimmel fan per se.
There are plenty of karaoke places. In fact, there's one not far from where
There's
our
one
neighborhood is, and so we should definitely go sometime. Not on stream, obviously, but we'll go and we'll report back.
Well, set up a secret camera so you can hear Joe
No,
karaoke.
we won't. You're gonna get that copyright strike. We're
How
gonna
many
do
were- how
time
many-
after time as a duet?
I would rather do Islands in the Stream. That's a duet song.
Remember that song?
Well, you'll learn it before. This is a private garden. You do something to me that I can't explain. Jeff's getting mad when I'm singing. No, because we're still in the residential quiet zone.
That's what I said, Jesus. Hey, thank you all for being here. This is like the more so end part of the stream, but if you enjoyed today's walk, please feel free to give us a like.
We're usually live streaming
subscribe.
Thursday through Sunday, but
This
we'll
week we might be doing it every day.
a couple extra days and still a members video. And perhaps a members live stream. Dolly Rogers and Kenny Parton. Kenny Rogers and Dolly Parton. Kenny Rogers and Dolly Parton. Why doesn't that sound right? Because I first said Dolly Rogers and Kenny Parton.
Because of Kimmy Gimmel.
Kimmy Gimmel. Polly Darton.
Polly Darton
And Rennie Codgers.
Yeah, exactly. I like Polly Darton.
Polly Darton will be on Kimmy
Dolly
Gimmel
Parton's
tonight.
cousin. They do not get along.
She's a city slicker.
They do not get along.
I think it would. My grandmother used to have a giant tricycle. I loved riding. I'm glad Joe played sort of hooky also.
I'm not playing hooky.
We're calling it hooky though. It sounds more fun. Truant
We're
today.
ditching school to go.
Dressing room to present it to him. Very weird. Thanks, Simply Sonora, for being here. Sorry about the surprise
What
last
surprise?
minute stream. We probably could have put a page up a little earlier, but we really. So tomorrow's a little up in the air, but I might pull another surprise live stream regular, because next week, videos to post. Thank you guys for being truant with us. Not really truant, but spending the LA unknown. Jesus.
Thank you, Rebecca.
X gay. The bomb.
Jesus, BD, Barfly.
Loop. J one more time. Anyway.